What's going on, guys? Night Archer 55 here. Today, I'll be teaching you how to play every rare brawler in the game. This is a compilation of all the shorts I made on super rare brawlers, so I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, or if you think it's outdated, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 14. Today we will be doing... Let's go! I just want to say the first comment on Instagram picks the next brawler, so if you want to pick your brawler, go to Instagram and comment who you want. Anyways, for Penny, you're always going to use 1 star power and switch the gadgets based on matchup. V Coffers doubles the spread of her splash. And Salty Barrel places a barrel that you can splash off of. It's really good when you use it to counter close range brawlers, like as you can see here. Just one-shots with the double splash. And if you position it like this on the high safe, you can get max damage and do a lot of more damage to the high safe. Don't walk straight up to high safe though. Anyways, as I said, matchup dependent. When you're facing long range brawlers who pierce, just use this trusty spyglass. Use the pet power gear to increase the damage of your turret. And since Penny's a controller, you're gonna want to use the shield gear to stay alive longer. The maps you'll play her on are Layer Cake, Double Swoosh, Kaboom Canyon, No Fire, Dueling Beetles, and Safe Zone. With that, go get that tier max Penny. Have a good day, and see you guys tomorrow. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 16. Today we will be doing Yo Ho Ho. So for Darryl, you got a build for Heist and also a build for Knockout. So for Heist, you're going to want to be using the Rolling Reload Star Power and the Spinny gadget. Darryl excels on just rolling on the safe and getting burst damage. And if you position his gadget right, you can get up to 9,000 damage on the safe. Just stand on the top left corner of the Heist safe and move clockwise and you'll get the max damage. Now for Knockout, the optimal build is the Shield Star Power and the Slowing gadget. In Knockout, you'll usually run Kit Darryl, and the Shield plus Kit's healing means he'll never die, and the Slowing will make sure that your enemies can't run away. It even works in triple sniper maps because they don't have the DPS to deal with Kit Darryl, and things like this will end up happening. Very not toxic comp, very straight. Anyways, for gears you use damage to deal extra damage and health just to stay alive a little bit extra longer. In terms of maps, you use them on Bell's Rock, Gold Arm Gulch, and out in the open. And for Heist, Kaboom Canyon, Hit Stop, and Hot Potato. With that, go get your tier max Darryl. Have a good day and see you tomorrow. Peace. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 17. Today we will be doing Layer 1, get ready. So for 8-bit, you'll have a build for Heist and a build for Gem Grab. Those are his 2 best modes. In terms of star powers, you're always going to be using Boosted Booster. The extra damage buff is just insane. It helps you and your teammates do crazy damage. For Gem Grab, you'll use the Teleport gadget. It lets you get in and safely teleport away with all the gems. And for Heist, you'll use extra credits. What this does, it triples the amount of projectiles in his next attack. The amount of damage you could do in an instant is insane. It's not really effective against moving opponents because they could just dodge it, but against a Heist safe, it's very easy to hit, so it's a must-have for Heist. For Gem Grab, I'd say to use the health and reload gears, and for Heist, I'd say to use the damage and reload gears just to increase his already insane DPS. Just an added note, on Gem Grab, always play him as a mid. The maps you'll play him on are Kaboom Canyon, Safe Zone, Bridge Too Far, Last Stop, Hard Rock Mine, and Undermine. With that, I'm done. Go get your tier max 8-bit. Have a good day, good luck, and see you tomorrow. Peace.
Huh? What's that?
Ha!
What are you doing?
Well, I'm teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 29. Spooky is gonna get you. Just pretend you didn't see that. Anyways, Gus is a really strong brawler right now. Solid in almost all modes. Gadgets use Kooky Popper. What it does is it explodes all ghosts that are on the battlefield right now. It's really good for securing kills and gives him a slight DPS boost. For star powers, use the Spirit Animal Star Power. What this does is gives you a 35% damage buff for 5 seconds after you land your super on someone or yourself. It's really good with assassins because a lot of them already have high DPS, so when you're boosting it and giving them a shield, they become unkillable and can get really easy team wipes. I was playing on 2 devices in this clip. Who needs randoms when you got yourself? He's best in Gem Grab and Knockout, and you'll play him on Undermine, Crystal Arcade, Hard Rock Mine, Out in the Open, Flaring Phoenix, and Bell's Rock. With that, I'm done. If you're still here, like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 39. Today we'll be doing Geology Rocks. Carl's a pretty solid brawler right now, and I'll tell you his build and give you some tips for him. In terms of star powers, you always want to be using the protective pirouette star power. It gives you a shield while you super. Always going to want to be using it with the flying hook gadget that sends you Carl's attack. Use this if there's no super canceling enemies on the other team, because you can get crazy team wipes if they can't stop you. He plays like an assassin here, and once again, if there's no super cancelers, he wreaks havoc. Otherwise, you'll be using the heat ejector gadget. What it does is add fire to your next attack. It's really good for securing kills while you're busy killing other people. My main tip to use his main attack right. For example, he can attack faster the closer he is to a wall, so you use that to your advantage to kill enemies really quick. He's also got insane peak shots because his hammer will return even through walls. Use the damage and shield gear, and play him on Hard Rock Mine, Layer Cake, Dry Season, Kaboom Canyon, Hot Potato, and Safe Zone. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 42! Today we'll be doing Never. Tig is an annoying brawler, but somehow my random's still playing wrong even though he's brain dead. For star powers, use the well-oiled star power. It basically oils you up and lets you heal insanely fast. Like in this clip, you could see me healing between shots. In terms of gadgets, use the last hurrah gadget. It gives you a 50% shield that explodes, and it's really good for countering aggro brawlers. Don't instantly spam it. Like as you can see here, I shot my attack and used it first and made the Carl go into it. And then I ended up living because of that. More proof of why oiling up is better, by the way. For tips, I'd say use his attack well. It's really good for pressuring people in the corners. Whenever you have any sort of lead, you could literally just stay back the entire game and your enemies won't be able to push against you if you zone them out right. Use the thick head and shield gear. The maps you'll play him on are New Horizons, Out in the Open, Flaring Phoenix, Dry Season, Layer Cake, and Hideout. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 49. Today we'll be doing I do not come in peace. Alright, real quick before I get into this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more banger guides. In terms of star powers, use the super bouncy star power. If you bounce your shot off the wall with the star power, you get a damage buff. It really helps just for getting even more DPS, and when combined with this hypercharge super, he just melts literally everyone. Speaking of melting, his multi-ball launcher gadget gives him even more DPS. It helps him deal with close range pressure and also get extra damage in range. If someone's on you, you can just pop them. For tips, I'd say never auto-aim. You gotta always bounce your attack off of walls. Main attack in super is so much better when you bounce them off the walls. It's so oppressive. If you just bounce your shots around walls, some brawlers can't even approach you. In terms of gears, I'll be using the damage and reload gear just to buff his damage and his reload speed, giving him more DPS. And the maps you'll play him on are Center Stage, Goldarm Gulch, Undermine, Gem Fort, Crystal Arcade, and Hard Rock Mine. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 53. Today we'll be doing Come to Jacky and get some smacky. Before I get into this guide, like and subscribe please. It means a lot. Okay, for star powers, it's matchup dependent. When you're in a close range map, use Counter Crush. Usually everyone will be in range of your Counter Crush, so it's super effective. It's especially good against burst damage tanks because it helps you match their DPS. When you're not running close range, like when you're running Grey Jack, you're going to want to use Hardy Hard Hat. Sometimes you won't be able to get in range to use Counter Crush, and it'll also help you survive more so you can actually kill the person. Also, this bee just sucks. You're going to want to use the speed gadget. It's way better than the other one. The other one's just useless. Hit her with her hyper, she just becomes a speed demon, becoming one of the fastest brawlers in the game. For tips, there's not really many. You can use her super to score goals in Brawl Ball, and she's also super brain dead when paired up with Grey. You just teleport on the hot zone and kill people over and over again. This is why she's good in hot zone. Use the speed and damage gears and maps you'll play her on are Ring of Fire, Dueling Beetles, Triple Dribble, and Sneaky Fields. Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 71. Today we'll be doing Here Birdie. Before we get into this Dynamike guide, please subscribe so you can see more banger content like this. You're going to want to use the Demolition Star Power at all times. Please do not use Dyna Jump. I know you think you're him, but you're not. The damage boost you get from Demolition is enough to one-shot many brawlers, and it makes Dyna 10 times more scary than he already is. For gadgets, you're also always going to want to use Satchel Charge. I think this is just, everyone knows this at this point. If you get the stun, it almost always is an insta-kill. And paired with the aforementioned Demolition Star Power, damage potential you can get on a still target like a stunned person is insane. Just like all the squishy throwers, you're going to want to use the damage and shield gear. Really good tip to use to learn where his super knocks back people. You can combo your super into attacks and chain supers. Dynamike's best modes are Brawl Ball and Heist, and you'll play him on Beach Ball, Sunny Soccer, Pinball Dreams, Pit Stop, Plain Text, and Hot Potato! Teaching you how to play like an 100k every day until I cover all brawlers. Day 80. Today we'll be doing Say Hello to My Little Friend. Before I get into this guide, please make sure to like and subscribe to see more guides like this. I've done almost every brawler, so you guys should go check that out. Jessie's build is pretty straightforward. For star powers, you're going to want to use the energized star power. It heals your turret for 1000 HP every time you attack it. As long as you place your turret in a good spot, like behind a wall where the enemies can't reach, you'll almost always have a turret down and it'll be really hard to kill. For gadgets in heist, you're going to want to use the spring recoil gadget, but everywhere else, make sure to use the spark plug gadget. What this does is slows enemies near Jessie's turret, and it's really good against tanks and enclosed maps because if anyone gets near it, they get slowed and they're probably dead. Use the pet power gear to buff her turret and the shield gear because she's usually played in hot zone, and the maps you'll play her on are Dueling Beetles, Open Business, Gem Fort, Crystal Arcade, Safe Zone, and Hot Potato.